EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening... Will begin
at their own 24-yard line.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. He's going to air one out right away. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's the rookie out of Notre Dame, Jadarian Price. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Genesis Smith on the tackle.
Second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. Offense finds themselves down in the red zone. Those sacks go a long way in getting red zone stops. And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
43-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. He's inside the 25. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's in. What a try. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one to Zach Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Big Dalvin Tomlinson getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Milroe. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Milroe. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Going on first down is Herbert. And open down the field. That's Harris. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. We've got rain starting to fall. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13
yards on the play. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Milroe now off the bootleg. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
And at this point, Mike, it just becomes expected. You almost take it for granted that JSN's going to make these kind of plays. He found a new gear a season ago, going from a great receiver to the offensive player of the year. I mean, one of the best route runners in football, some of the best hands in football, and at the wide receiver position, that's a pretty good start.
Milroe going to hold on to this one. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun with Charbonnet. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Price. He'll manage only a couple. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Milroe gonna look to run it himself. He's going nowhere. losing yardage on that play.
Stop. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. 3rd down and 9.
19 tight, 19, 2. Red ball lead. Check. 60 average. Check 60.
To the air, it's Milroe. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Escaping to, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
The 12-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 60
Here's Milroe to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Seahawks first down.
Charbonnet will take this into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
Ties the game at 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The rain has eased momentarily, and we'll see how long it lasts as they come up here for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunities to both run and pass.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. That one taken in by Thompson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. And the decision to take off with it, that's a good one. Gain of about 8 on 1st down. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. So 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He's able to get away from 1 man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
Herbert's pass complete to Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will get out in front 17-7.
Chargers 17. Seahawks 7.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Open, left side is Barner. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun, and it is Price. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He's to the 40. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone.
Touchdown,
95 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Crazy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Price. He'll work forward for a couple. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. To the pylon, he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown Chargers.
Los Angeles.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go.
They go play action now with Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Charger first down. They'll go again with Hampton. Again, he finds an opening. And he will score again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll scramble for about 3 yards there, but that will lead to 3rd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now it's Milroe. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
By Kenny Moore.
Now Milroe. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Chargers will take over here just past the 30. Run between the tackles for Hampton. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Herbert to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action now. Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. And the Chargers have the first down. Another run here with Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Seahawks 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They bounce back from the loss last